Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with LEAH McCOURT, not McCART, McCOURT. Yeah, you're here to support Chantelle Cameron here in Las Vegas. I mean, she's a good friend of yours. How's she looking?
Yeah, she's looking sharp. I'm here being her bag lady, carrying her bags and her belts this week. But yeah, she's looking so sharp in training. She's so professional. I think she's going to make a big statement on Saturday night.
Talking about a statement, do you think she needs that statement? When I said that to Chantelle, she needs to... Women's boxing right now is on fire right now, and Chantelle's always spoke to me about making that statement and stuff like that, going in and putting on a performance. How excited are you to see her go in there, make that statement and announce her name on that world scene in women's boxing?
Yeah, I think in every fight she shows her class and her level, and I think it's she's kind of reaching that peak at the minute, and she's going to show that on Saturday night, and hopefully she gets those fights that she deserves and everybody wants to see after a big performance on Saturday.
She wants to become undisputed. That's every fighter's dream and stuff like that. You're lucky. In your sport, you've only got one belt, but in ours we have five, and if you include the Ring magazine. But she wants to face them other world champions and stuff like that. And I'm guessing as a friend and as a fan that you want her to unify the division next against one of the world champions.
Yeah, absolutely. I think no matter, she's a dangerous fighter, no matter who she's coming up against. She's got heavy hands. Her fight IQ is so high, and she can take on anybody.
Have you sparred her? I know you're in the fight game, but have you ever put boxing gloves on and had a little roll around with Chantelle?
Well, very, very light schooling sparring. Never. I don't want that smoke. Unless we can grapple or wrestle.
Well, have you not done one round boxing, one round MMA?
Yeah, no, after this we're going to go back. We're going to do a lot more work together. I know she's been interested in dabbling in a wee bit of MMA, and I'm going to get her to help me with my striking as well. Obviously I'm a grappler, and it's good to have that kind of link over. We're both quite high levels in both disciplines.
The thing is, we've seen like a lot of MMA folk and boxing folk do the transition from two different sports, and you mentioned Chantelle has an interest in the MMA side of things. Have you ever had an interest in coming over to the boxing?
You know, in my training, because I'm a grappler, all I do is box and do Muay Thai and striking, and then I go in and I just grapple. So one day I'll throw some hands in my fights, but I haven't really had much interest in competing just purely in boxing. What's
next for you then? Did you have a fight recently?
3 days ago.
3 days ago, yeah. I thought that there's no cuts, no bruises, so I'm guessing it was all. I never watched the fight. Forgive me, but I'm guessing that you kicked some ass.
Yeah, I got a second round submission on last Friday night. So I just flew over here from New York to support Chantelle. It was nice our kind of fight weeks linked, and I could come over and be with her this week, and I can eat. But yeah, so next it's moved me up to top 5. So I'm gonna be looking, just to keep progressing and climbing and getting that world title in Bellator.
Well, Bellator's. Again, I've got guys in Scotland who box for Bellator, so I follow Bellator quite a lot. So you said you're top 5, so when can we see you fight for that title then? Yeah,
I know I'm top 5, but I'm the least experienced in the division. I've got less than half the fights the rest of the girls have. I want to do a lot of growing, a lot of progression to be the best version of myself. I'm not rushing towards a title shot. I just want to keep getting better and improving every fight.
What's next for you then in terms of you won the fight recently in 3 days? I know it's early doors for you to get your next fight and that, but how desperate for you to get back out and continue that training, continue winning?
Yeah, I had 15 months off. I had a hard camp. I was injured a lot. Had a rough week last week, and I want to just be as active as possible. I want to get back out in the summertime. I've said to Bellator I need to keep active to keep progressing and keep my skill level high. So hopefully as soon as possible.
Back onto Chantelle then. I mean, she's made it no secret that she wants to fight Katlyn Taylor. Now, Katlyn Taylor's a legend in boxing, but in sport in general, what she's done for women's sport as well as boxing. So how would you like to see Chantelle in with Katlyn Taylor? And obviously you're friends with Chantelle, so I want to put you on the spot here. How would you see that fight going?
Oh, I think Chantelle can take on anybody. I love Katlyn Taylor. She's a heroine of mine. I'm from Ireland. She's absolute legend, and I just think that fight definitely has to happen soon. It has to happen before Katie retires. Chantelle deserves it, and I think she'd really show her levels in that fight.
You're going to be a fan on Saturday night and stuff like that. Do you ever get nervous when you see one of your friends fight and stuff like that? Or you just sit there with oozing confidence, knowing she's going to win? But do you feel any nerves in there when you watch Chantelle fight?
Oh, I'm more nervous for when I'm watching my friends or my teammates fighting. It's a horrible feeling. You want to be I know what I felt last Saturday, but it's nearly worse because you're not in control. You're going in and you're watching them. They're in there on their own. It's the loneliest place in the world when that cage door closes or that step into that ring. It's just you in there, and because I know that feeling. You just want to kind of lift them and carry them out. But yeah, I believe in Chantelle and her kind of and what she's going to do on Saturday. So I'm excited as well.
So if we hear elbow or a kick or a knee, or that'll be you.
Yeah, take it down, double leg.
Double leg hook, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be me. Through one elbow, I know. I find it hard just boxing sparring because you want to just, it's just so restrictive. So, when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh God, they're so composed to just, have that focus of just boxing.
Well, one final thing on Chantelle, one final word. How good is she as a fighter?
Oh, she's phenomenal. She's world class. Even when you're watching her sparring or shadow boxing or hitting the pads, you can see she's just got that talent, that God-given talent.
I won't keep you much longer. I know you're going to go to get some food at Greens and Proteins, which is one of the best spots in Vegas. I didn't know there was one close to here, so I'm going to go and check out as well, because I used to go to one with Josh Taylor way out in Las Vegas, somewhere anyway. I don't know where it was, but I didn't even know that. So I'm going to, after this, I'm done today, I'm going to go up and get myself some pancakes. But Leah, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to finally talk to you. And you and Chantelle, good luck on your next fight. And Chantelle, good luck Saturday night.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.